Oh, what up? What's poppin'? What's going on? I think that's everything. Uh, we have our baseball bats up first. We have 4 of those going tonight. And then after that, we have. What do we have after that? I think our Super Break, the Dimes basketball, and then we have the Heritage Baseball and Prism Soccer, then Rookies and Stars football. So, an eventful night. And then the guys down there, Cam will be live after me, probably around the same time as last night with the mini helmet. They have that going. So yeah, word. I'm gonna have to stock top loaders, but I'll do these bats first. We'll worry about that when I get to it, right? Alright, full case of bats. Start it off. Let's go. We have 2022 Gold Rush autographed baseball bat. Charles is the Jays, David is the D-backs, Jason is the Brewers, Jason is the Orioles, Jason is the Padres, Anthony is the Athletics, Joey is the White Sox, Tony is the Stros, Phil is the Dodgers, Adam is the Red Sox and Mets and Giants, Jeff is the Tigers, Charles is the Indians, David is the Twins, David is the Cubs, Joey is the Reds, Shane is the Rockies, Jason is the Yankees, David is the Royals, Leviticus is the Nats, David has the Angels, Heath is the Phillies, Matthew is the Rays, Tony is the Pirates, Phil is the Cardinals, Heath is the Braves, Tony is the Rangers, David is the Mariners, and David has the Marlins. Alright, word. I'm going to cut into the case and then bring the bat up. And then we'll rip the bat on camera, obviously. Yeah, we'll go. Just so everyone knows, I don't care for the baseball bats just because they're very big pain to rip and like keep everything on camera and stuff like that. Alright, we have our Gold Rush Sensational 6, 1 baseball bat per 2. Let's see how this. Okay, you see everything over there on the side camera. And then you can actually see this on the side camera too. So we'll just go ahead and actually we technically need one end as long as you can see the other end, right? That's just the way it works. Obviously don't need to cover the ends open because I'm just dumb or waste of supplies because I'll have to retape the ends. Just go like all the way around or like this is just the tube. I'd rather open a case of like how do we get into a baseball? Was it not cut? So, funny story, Dave. Actually, that's a good idea. Or, well, not a good idea, but that's a good reminder. to not get treasure chests for a minute, because one day I was just sitting down here, man, and literally just out of nowhere, the one camera, it just fell. Like, so it's like, it's close to the edge of the table, because it kind of has to be that distance back, so that it gets everything, you know, it gets like all this and all that on camera. It just fell, and you know, it had fallen before, so I didn't really think anything of it. But it actually like straight up broke. Like, the camera itself is fine, like the glass didn't shatter or anything, but it like broke off like the stand, and so that one's kind of stationary for the time being. It's not like we can't really like move it, like angle it up or down or really anything. It's not even muscle, it's just like, it's so awkwardly positioned in, and it's also like I have to pull outwards. It's whack. Alright, let's see what we got. It's a slugger. Of course, the other one says who it is, right? Oh, what does this say? This says who it is. That's convenient. Wow, I like that. That's really convenient. This is the first bat, Kenneth. Alright. Alright, we have our bat. It's got some number inscriptions on there. Or no, it doesn't. Well, that's the number inscription. That's his name. I just don't know what team he played for. Like high key. It's a slugger. How about in Ozzie Gillen? JSA start. Let's look up Ozzie. Ozzie. Looks like the White Sox, but we'll make sure of that. White Sox is longevity. Absolutely. There's a number inscription though, and we've been over this before. You know, the Andrew Wiggins sneaker. I think that's what it was, right? No, not Andrew Wiggins. Who's the D'Angelo Russell sneaker? That's what it is. Oh my, I hate pulling that sneaker, and we always seem to pull it for some reason. So it's looks like number 13. Is that what he wore? Number 13. Dog, you're not gonna show a picture like with his number. Yeah. He wore 13 with the White Sox, so it's gonna go out to the White Sox because he was longest tenured with the White Sox. Cool. So let's go out to the White Sox and Joey. There you go, Joey. Congrats on that. It's not gonna stand. Why would it stand? Just nothing like cooperates it. That's why I hate the bats. Tie this up. I'm telling you guys, literally whenever we do bats, I'm going to complain the whole time through it, and it just is what it is. Like, it's gonna happen. You can't stop it. It's just. I would literally rather open a full case of Allen and Ginter. I like the actual bats themselves. They're cool. I have nothing against them. Bat number 2. Alright, we have one 2022 Gold Rush autographed bat. This is break number 2. Adam has the White Sox, Andrew has the Reds, LV has the Angels, Tony has the Stros, Kenneth has the Athletics, Cody has the Tigers, Alex has the Mariners, Murphy has the Padres, Alex has the Twins, Kenneth has the Phillies, Leviticus has the Rangers, Jason has the Yankees and Rays, Cody has the Nats, Tony has the Red Sox, Alex has the Cardinals, Murphy has the Indians, Heath has the Diamondbacks, Kenneth has the Pirates, Cody has the Brewers, Tony has the Orioles, David has the Dodgers, LV has the Giants, Mike has the Cubs, Andrew has the Jays, Heath has the Marlins, Philip has the Rockies, Alex has the Mets and Royals, and Mike has the Braves. Alright. Or try to. Opposite side. Alright, let's see what we got. We got a black bat. Stand up. Oh, nice. Was this one that... I don't know if this was on the cover or not. We're gonna check it. Might have been. We're gonna check. Can't be that hard to find one, right? There's like 4 posted. Where are they at? It was on the cover. Let's go. That's hype. Flip it around. Last, all right. How'd you see it? What? Did I show it? How about Fernando Tatis? Let's go to the Padres. And Murphy. There you go, Murphy. Did I actually show the thing? I don't think I did. I didn't think I did. It is Fernando Tatis. And it is... Or were you just able to tell from the bat? Because if you were able to tell from the bat, that's pretty impressive, actually. Like, I give you props for that. It's going to roll so it doesn't... Oh, it's insert. It's back insert. I'm so confused. Nice Fernando Tatis. Congrats on that. The silver band. Gotcha. The first bat was an Ozzie Gillen. So $25 break. You guys are, man, I was killing us with this cover sheet stuff. $25 break card will be randomized off to someone in bat number 2. I'm actually going to write it on bat number 2, so well, not on the actual bat itself, but I'm just going to write cover bat on this sheet so that we know that number 2 was the one that came out of. Congrats on that, Murphy. Sick bat, man. You know, it'd be really funny if Batman got in our breaks and he got in a baseball bat break and he pulled a really nice bat, we pulled a really nice bat for him, because then I could say, hey, sick bat, man. And that would be pure comedic gold right there, and I think Batman would laugh at that because I know I did. So I think that's pretty funny. Alright, we got bat numero tres. I'm getting better at those. Oh, I didn't stop recording. I didn't upload. Yeah, I'm getting better at those. I guess it's because I'm getting older. Yeah, I don't know. 2022. Oh, I can just paste. I have a copy. Do you guys want to hear another one? I have another one. I just thought of this one actually. Like, I saw it somewhere like a while ago, and then I just thought of it just jumping at that. Alright, ready? Did you know that it's illegal to, like, laugh in Hawaii? You can only let out aloha. Had me rolling when I heard it. Get it? Because, like, aloha. Alright, we have one 2022 Gold Rush autographed bat. This is break number 3. Chris is the Rays, Brian is the Nationals, Jonathan is the Marlins, Cody is the Angels, Jonathan is the Phillies, Kenneth is the Yankees, Jimmy is the Dodgers, Jerry is the Twins, Cody is the Rangers, Corey is the Diamondbacks, Jerry is the Pirates, Adam is the Orioles, Brian is the Indians, Chris is the Mets, Mandan is the Mariners, Kenneth is the Rockies, Mandan is the Braves, Jonathan is the Red Sox, Jimmy is the Astros, Heath is the Royals, Adam is the Cubs, Mike has the Padres, Brian is the Giants, Kenneth is the Cardinals, Jonathan is the Jays, Adam is the Reds, Leviticus is the Brewers, Cody is the White Sox, Corey is the Tigers, and Adam is the Athletics. Alright, we're back, guys. We have this one and then one more last year. We had 4 bats filled. See what we got. Oh, nice. This JSA shirt. I know, but I want to confirm because, yeah. Eight, 5, 2, then. Alright. Oh, student. Hopefully this has a description. We actually haven't done many Gold Rush, Dave. Usually, I mean, I don't know how. It doesn't. Ugh. We usually do Hit Parade. Actually, I know Hit Parade packs it really well. But, alright. Joe Torre. Alright, well. I'm not sure how to dictate this one. I want to be honest. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna find out. They usually put them in bags. Okay, gotcha. Right, he did play for Milwaukee Braves. He played for them for 8 years. Okay, it's player only. That's what I thought. I just wanted to confirm. Cool, because I know he was a manager too, so I wasn't sure. I'd messaged him to find out if it was player years only or player and manager years, and it's player years only. And obviously, there's no date inscription on it, so it goes out to longevity, which is going to be the Braves. He played for the Braves for 8 years, Cardinals for 5, and Mets for 2. So that is... Oh, yeah, well, no, that was a manager. It's player only. This is player only. Because, I mean, if you think about it, it makes sense because managers don't normally go up to the plate and swing a bat, whereas players do. Granted, managers can still, like, pose with it or whatever, but, and, you know, they do, like, the signs, the catcher, get the signs from the catcher and stuff like that, but, players swing the bats. So, it's going to be player only, real rule. We set that rule just for the future as well. Player, I never thought that it would come up, but, thought wrong. So that's going to go out to the Braves, because we're doing player only, and Mandan has the Braves in this. Congrats, Mandan. Don't baseballs. What, Lester? This isn't a baseball. This is a bat. Man, managers do throw bats, but... I mean, I think the majority consensus would be that bats would go to players. That was JC Sir, was Joe Torre and JC Sir. I think that would be a majority consensus. Yeah, well, typically they're, for example, like if a Joe Torre auto baseball was pulled, Lester, it would typically, I would assume it would be inscribed like, how many wins or something like that he has a manager. You tend to see more inscriptions on baseballs than anywhere else, honestly. I don't know. Yep. Bats and even on the jerseys where we usually pull Joe Torre, and obviously it's team specific there. Of course, here it's not very team specific. If it was a Joe Torre plain auto, then it would be player. Yeah, baseballs are inscribed a lot. Yep. Even at that, it wouldn't go out to Yankees. Because he managed the Yankees for 9 years, and he played for the Braves for 8 years and coached the Braves for 2 years, so that would be 10. So... Well, Hank Aaron wasn't a Brewer, was he? He was a Milwaukee Brewer, but not a Brewer. Well, I mean, we're not. Alright, we have one 2022. I think it said 7 or 9 on mine. It says 96 to 07. So would it be? Oh, that's 11. I can't do math. Sorry. I genuinely can't do math. Mike has the Diamondbacks, Tony has the Nationals, Brandon has the Royals, Jay has the Phillies, Mike has the Braves, David has the Indians, Christopher has the Rays, Jerry has the Angels, Jason has the Padres, Jeffrey has the Yankees, Matthew has the A's, Mike has the Jays, Brandon has the Pirates, Jim has the Marlins, Jim has the Cubs, Adam has the Mariners, Jason has the Twins, Chris has the Brewers, Cody has the Cardinals, Adam has the Rangers, Mike has the Dodgers, Brandon has the Red Sox, Keith has the Mets, Matthew has the Tigers, Tony has the Giants, Jeffrey has the Rockies, Jerry has the Orioles, Tony has the Stros, Cody has the Reds, and Chris has the White Sox. But it doesn't matter anyway. But yeah, my math skills are like bottom of the barrel. So bad. Terrible. All right. We have a big stick professional model, Nick Senzel. Cincinnati, right? Yep, the Reds. Let's go on to the Reds and Cody. There you go, Cody. That's Nick Senzo. That's Nick Senzo and JSA Cert. Dude, I love having Lester in here, bro. He just makes everything, like, lively. I swear, bro. If Lester's watching the break, I don't have to worry about people, like, not commenting for 5-10 minutes. Lester, they go for real. Heritage is breaking that, yes sir. Look at these two bats anyway. Those two. I'll just put it in the spot for them. Alright, let's go. Phillies up 6. Let's go. Alright, we have one box of 2021 Super Break Dimes Basketball. I go through it quick, Lester. Mike has the Bucks, Adam has the Bulls, Adam has the Cavs, Jason has the Celtics, Dave has the Clippers, Mike has the Grizzlies, Hawks, Heat, Steven has the Hornets, Michael actually has the Jazz. I have to fix that. Dave has the Kings, Cody has the Knicks, Adam has the Lakers, and Michael also has the Magic. Mike has the Mavs, Dave has the Nets, Mike has the Nuggets, Dave has the Pacers, Steven has the Pelicans, Cody has the Pistons, Dave has the Rockets and Raptors, Mike has the Sixers and Spurs and Suns, Heath has the Thunder, Mike has the T-Wolves, Dave has the Blazers, Eric has the Warriors, and Dave has the Wizards. Heritage is painful. It's a painful product. I'm posting the last 6. I don't care. I don't care how, if it's, I'm just posting the last 6. I just want to get them out of here. We're going to do a half case break. 6 box half case. Nope. Oh, don't want it. Alright, we have a 2016 Panini Aficionado Jamal Murray rookie PSA Gem Mint 10. That's going out to the Nuggets and Mike. There you go, Mike. Jamal Murray. Nice hit there. Takes me like 7 minutes to box, roughly less than. It's 2021 or 2022. I can say name on her year. Hopefully we can at least hit an auto in here, and not just a friggin' relic. It's the worst. Alrighty, we have 3 boxes of 2022 Heritage Baseball. Mike has the Angels, Leviticus has the Astros, Eric has the Athletics, Philip has the Jays, Jerry has the Braves, Dave has the Brewers, Chris has the Cardinals, Leviticus has the Cubs, Dave has the D-backs, Michael has the Dodgers, Chris has the Giants, Dave has the Guardians, Alex has the Mariners, Chris has the Marlins, Anthony has the Mets, Chris has the Nats, Tony has the Orioles, Chris has the Padres, I have the Phillies, Chris has the Pirates and Rangers, Jerry has the Rays, Tony has the Reds, Eric has the Red Sox, Dave has the Rockies, Leviticus has the Royals, Tony has the Tigers, Michael has the Twins, Donnie has the White Sox, and Jerry has the Yankees. Whew. Alright, our box topper. That's a nice box topper. Wander Franco. Nice way to start it off. Let's go on to the Rays and Jerry. There you go, Jerry. I don't know how much that's actually worth, but that should be enough, right? I think it should be good. Because all the short prints are backwards. All the autos are backwards. I just have to scroll through for wanders. Oh, we got our auto. Look at that. Oh, maybe not. It's a short print. Okay. We have a black border Luis Urias. Let's go on to the Brewers. And Dave. Maybe that's not a short print. I don't know what that is. It was backwards, so short prints do tell you though. The side and this doesn't. It's a black border though, so. 73, I think. I'm just gonna go like this. Same thing. Let's go on. Lester, you should have heard me earlier, bro. I was cracking dad jokes like they were nothing, bro. If you guys, it's been out for a while, so hopefully you guys. But if you haven't tried it yet, bro, the strawberry grape body armor, I mean, it smacks. Like, it smacks. So good. So good. Facts, bro. Wawa slaps. What'd you get? What'd you get from Wawa? Let's hear Lester's Wawa order. This is a color variation. Two hoagie. What kind of hoagies though? What kind of hoagies? It's not the first, but it's the color variation. Cody Bellinger. It's going to the Dodgers and Michael. Doing the Italian train. Gotta get the Italian hoagies. Italian hoagies literally smack from anywhere, but especially Wawa. Jersey Mike's, you know, it's funny. I lived in Jersey like literally my whole life, like 18 years, and I didn't like. I've never tried a Jersey Mike sandwich until like September of this year of 2021, and like. It's good. Like, they're really good, but they're also really overpriced. But they're really good. That is, oh, where are you? Cheese. Nice. That's dope, bro. We got a Yu Darvish. That is 217 out of 273. Believe it or not, Wawa's burgers low-key slap. Like, you wouldn't think so, but their burgers, they hit low-key. They do hit low-key. Let's go on to the Padres and Chris. No. I think in the post, I don't know if it's in this post, it was in the first post, because I made the first post, so I know it was. It is. No common ship, Chrome's insert ship with hits. Yeah, I mean, there's Topps made it so that like it's really like Wander's really the only big rookie. Which their Wander is. So yeah, no common. It's just inserts and Chromes ship with hits. Let's go on to the Rays and Jerry. Got you. You're good. Lester, bro, if you ever had a Wawa again, in like the little heaters up front, we got Noise Performers, Wander Franco going to the Rays and Jerry. You know, like the little heating racks, wherever they have. Bro, you gotta try some of the pretzels. They have a sweet cream cheese pretzel. It's so good. They have a jalapeno cheese one. Literally fire. I mean, they're so good. Literally so good. And their breakfast Sammy's slap too. So freaking good. I could go on and on about Wawa. I could make a whole podcast just about Wawa. Nothing else. Just talk about Wawa. For the entirety of the podcast. It's scabs, bro. 100%. 100%. Oh, cool. Oh, wait, yeah, obviously. We didn't get our hit yet. Real one autograph of Wilson Contreras. On to the Cubs. And Leviticus. There you go, Leviticus. Yo, Lester, you trying to go to the Giants-Dallas game this year? Well, I mean, it's a ways away, but I'm trying to go, for sure. I'm definitely going to the Philly-Dallas game. You already know. You already know we're going to wreak some havoc in Philly, baby. We own Philly. We own Philly. Just to clarify, though, so some Rams fan doesn't come in here and say oh yeah, your team's trash or whatever. Yeah, I know my team's trash. That's okay. We still own the NFC East. Look, Dave, baseball in a lot of baseball is lower end. That's just especially stuff with a lot of base in it. It's just lower end. That's just the way it's always been. We have Steven Strasburg going to the Natties and Chris. I don't expect anything from my team this year at all. Anything. But I know that even if we lose most of our games, we're guaranteed to have 6 wins. So I guess 6-11 is better than 0-17, right? There ain't no way that Danny Dimes or Carson Wentz or Jalen Hurts is beating us. No way, bro. No way. We have a Liam Hendricks. Not a number, that's just the this is going to be the hot box. That's going to the White Sox and Donnie. You're going to get one of them in every pack. No, the Eagles are not going to beat Dallas. The Eagles, Giants, you're crazy, Frankie. You're actually crazy. I will say that the Eagles do. Their defense is nice. It's always kind of been nice. Jaron Duran, that's going to the Red Sox, and Eric. But I'm not afraid of the Eagles at all because I know that their quarterback is absolute dog and will sell the games for them. Oh, that's a rookie, Jaron Duran. I'll top of it. Let's go to the Red Sox and Eric. I mean, in 6 games, playing Carson Wentz, Daniel Jones, and Jalen Hurts, Trayvon's going to just about match his. He's just about going to match his interception total this year. Well, you're crazy if you actually think that, Cody. But okay. Kettle Marte. Can you tell me why Dak's trash, please? I'd love to hear that. Kettle Marte, that's going to the Diamondbacks and Dave. I mean, Minshew is better than Hurts. We have Salvador Perez going to the Royals and Leviticus. Look, Frankie, very respectfully, you have no room to talk when it comes to quarterbacks. You're a Jets fan. No room to talk. Zach Wheeler, how many quarterbacks have you guys been through in the last 20 years? Let's go on to the Phillies and me, actually. That's pretty cool. See, I kind of disagree with you there because his numbers actually went down in the latter half of the season because, see, most people look at that and they just say, oh, yeah, look, he's bad. But if you actually dig deeper into it, Cody, and you dig into, you got to remember that it's a team sport, right? Football's a team sport. It's not placed on one player. We have Byron Buxton. That's 304 out of 373. Frankie, I know my organization's trash. That's the difference. I don't know if you, I mean, I think you liked it. I don't know if you remember that post I put up at the end of the year. I'm done. I have no expectations for our team at all. I just said, I know my team's trash, but at least we'll have 6 wins. That's all I care about. My team is dog water. Okay, so if you actually dig deeper into the team stats, Cody, you'll see that. So Dak looked very good up until week 8, and then week 8 was our bye, and then week 9, Jack Flaherty, that's going to the Cardinals, and Chris, week 9, what's his name started? I don't even remember. What's bro's name that started and got us the win? It wasn't Garrett Gilbert, was it? It was Cooper Rush, maybe. And so after week 9, the Cowboys led the league in drops. They led the league in pressures allowed, in sacks allowed. They were at the bottom of the league in. Dak was at the bottom of the league in. What's it called? Like the quarterback, the time he had from the snap to the throw, he was at the bottom of the league because he had no time to throw the ball. So really, it's all just it's just a team, right? And I mean, that falls in the front office, not Dak. We have a Buster Posey that's gone to the Giants, and Chris. It's actually a shame that the Twins was Michael, Dave. It's actually a shame that Dak has to reap the consequences of that. Oh, I know they won't. Frankie? In all honesty, though, look, I'll be straight up with you. We're not going to be relevant until Jerry Jones, he's never going to sell the team, so it is what it is. But even, even if Jerry Jones does pass on, we're not going to get better because Steven is just going to run the team then. Steven's terrible. Randy Arozarena, that's going to the Rays, and Jerry. Steven is terrible. Steven's worse than Jerry. In fact, I know it's kind of hard to believe, but from everything that now, granted, he still plays a big part in the team, but from everything that I have, heard and seen and reports that have been made over the past couple years, Steven has more of a front seat in the Cowboys front office. Like, Jerry has kind of almost handed the reins to him. Jerry still obviously has pull, but he has given a lot of the front office responsibilities to Steven. Let's go on to the Natties and Chris. And I mean, look, Jerry, so Randy Gregory was, he did leave us for the Broncos. I mean, thank goodness. I'd be lying if I said I didn't want him back at the time, but now, looking back at it, I hope that he plays terrible in Denver. We have a Seth Beer, rookie, that's going to the Diamondbacks, and Dave. But originally, Steven Jones offered him, breadcrumbs. He offered him, I think it was reported, $6 million a year. Breadcrumbs. And Gregory was really offended by that, and Gregory's camp was. And I mean, rightfully so. He earned money, But Jerry Jones came in and saved the day and was he fixed things with Gregory and his camp and all that, and worked out a contract that had worked for both sides. And then, Steven came in and added something to the contract that is in every other player's contract except for Dax on the Cowboys. And, whatever happened, and it blew up, and, it is what it is. But Steven screwed that whole situation up. All right, we have 2021 rookie outfielders Henry Ramos, Greg Dietzman, and Brian Miller. That is Diamondbacks, Cubs, and Marlins. D-backs is Dave. Cubs is Leviticus, and Marlins is Chris. So this will be, we'll do a random on this since it's rookies. So Steven is, I think I can confidently say that Steven is worse than Jerry. But yeah, I know the Cowboys are irrelevant, and I really don't care. It is what it is. Image variation of Brandon Marsh. Let's go on to the Angels and Mike. We'll keep making the playoffs because our division sucks, and until our division gets better, we'll keep making the playoffs, I should say. But I mean, we're not going anywhere. We have a Yu Darvish. Let's go on to the Padres and Chris. Unless we can nail every, I've been saying that, Lester. Zeke's contract is the worst contract in football right now. It's the worst contract. Yeah, I'm not a fan of I'm a fan of Fields and Mack, and that's it. We have a Nolan Arenado. Go out to the Cardinals and Chris. I don't like Trevor Lawrence. I just don't. I watched things from him and sure he can improve on them, but I've watched a lot of bad habits from him in his rookie year, and his mechanics, and same thing. Not really Trey Lance, but just because we didn't get to see him play. But there were just some other things with Trey Lance that other people of value, I guess you would say, other people of value or in a higher position would have said about him. We have a Vital Brujan. Let's go on to the Rays and Jerry. But yeah. Who's my pick to win every division right now? Like with the teams as they are right now before the draft and all that, I would have to say, Rams in the West. We have an Alex Bregman patch. Cowboys in the East. Tampa in the South. Yeah, I mean, with the teams right now, I'd have to say Vikings. Only because Rodgers literally has nobody to throw to right now. I think Alan Lazard is his number one. Let's go to the Astros and Leviticus. We have a TJ Friedel. Go out to the Reds and Tony. The South, I'm going to have to say Titans there. The East, Bills, yeah, although I think the Dolphins give them some competition, but I think they do take it. The West, it's a good division. But low-key, the Chargers defense, though. Whew. Yeah, I think that all 4 teams from that division make the playoffs. That is possible because the 3 wild cards now. But I think the Chargers win the division outright. I agree with that. And then I think the Bengals take the North, not the Browns. I think Watson's going to get a suspension, so it's not looking great. Zach Pop, Anthony Bender, and Zach Thompson, rookie pitchers. It's going to the Marlins and Chris. Lester. I mean, not a lot of people. Yeah, it hasn't broke yet, dude. It's actually up next. A lot of people aren't too high on this class. There's been talk. I know on the McAfee show yesterday they were saying that after Malik Willis's pro day, I mean, I'm a fan of Malik Willis anyway. But yeah, I'm not big on any other quarterback, but I do like Malik Willis just because, I was there. I was at Liberty, and Liberty literally has no O-line, so he had no time to throw the ball. We have a Walker Buehler that's going to the Dodgers and Michael, and so that's why he did have, I think he had like 12 interceptions on the season, and he made some errant throws, but he had no time to throw the ball. Our O-line was terrible. There's a lot of chatter after Malik Willis's pro day that the Lions could be a possibility at number 2, which would be crazy. They would shake everything up. We have Joey Votto going to the Reds and Tony, but I mean, the Panthers are always in play for a quarterback, I guess. What do they have, like number 9 or something? 11, something like that. 5, I don't know. They have one with picks. But other than that, I think that the highest a quarterback was going to be picked is probably number 20 to Pittsburgh. We have a Trey Turner going to the Dodgers and Michael. I don't think Pittsburgh's going to make the move up to get him because, I mean, let's be honest, if Detroit really wants him at 2, it would cost a lot for Pittsburgh to move up from 18 to 2. It would. I mean, just last year when the Dolphins moved up to get Waddle, it cost them the first from this upcoming draft. That's actually the pick that they traded for Hill. We have a Matt Manning that's going to the Tigers and Tony. Or no, I'm tripping. But it did cost them. What did it cost them to move up? They got a first because San Fran moved up to 3 or whatever. San Fran moved up to 3 to take Lance. But then Miami moved back up, and that was to 6, and it cost them a lot, or a good amount. So to move up to 2 is that would be. I feel like it would be a hefty price, high key. But I guess if they're really in love with him, then yeah, I mean, sure, definitely a possibility. We have Rodon going to the White Sox and Donnie. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, the second best quarterback is probably Kenny Pickett. A lot of people are saying that New Orleans is going to take a quarterback. I don't see it personally, only because they have Jameis. And they went 5-2 with Jameis last year before he got hurt. He's a good quarterback. There's no need, and he was drafted in 2015, so he's only 7 years in the league. He's not crazy old. Cedric Mullins, let's go on to the Orioles and Tony, and he's on a 2-year deal. So I don't know. I don't see them taking a quarterback. The Jags, my bad, Cody. I did see your comment. I just was trying to do a billion things. I do think Aiden Hutchins is going number 1. I think that Evan Neal was going to go at number 1 until they tagged Cam Robinson, and then they signed Brandon Scherf, right? Brandon Morris, let's go on to the Angels, and Mike. I don't know. I just don't like any quarterbacks from this class except for Malik Willis. I don't like anybody else. I really like Tyler Linderbaum, the center from, I think it's Iowa. Right, so whatever college CW likes, I think it's Iowa. We have Matt Olson. He's a monster. He's going to be one of the best centers. He's going to be the best center in the NFL someday. Matt Olson, let's go on to the Athletics. And Eric. I watched a lot of film on him, and he's crazy. All right, box number 3. I guess that's always a possibility, Lester, but I don't. Well, it's signed. So, I don't know. That's a good question. Actually, I don't know. Giancarlo Stanton, let's go out to the Yankees and Jerry, because I would imagine that the Giants do want to bring in somebody for some competition for dimes. Well, Cody, I disagree with that a lot, but okay. Quentin Nelson's stats look really good, and you're a Colts fan, so I don't expect you to necessarily recognize this because there's Colts bias there, and I recognize that. There's Cowboys bias with me and my team as well. But if you actually, unbiased and look at stats, Quentin Nelson is penalized a lot. And I believe that he actually has. This was a stat at one point last year. I don't know if it still is, but I think Zach Martin has a lot less sacks than him since he came into the league. So I could be wrong, but that might have changed. But I know that was a stat at one point. But all Quentin Nelson does is hold. Like he gets penalized a lot. But his stats are so good that everybody kind of just looks past it and they kind of just sweep it to the side. But okay, well then, yeah. About Jordan Love, I'm not big on Jordan Love at all. I mean, the fact of the matter, look, Aaron Rodgers is great, so I get that. But the fact of the matter is, if you're Green Bay and you really trust your quarterback, your backup quarterback, who's supposed to be the future. Right, he was drafted to be the future. I think he was taken second round. So if you really trust your backup quarterback to take the reins, you don't sign your 38-year-old quarterback to a 3-year or 4-year contract. A big contract at that. It's not like it's like a $10 million a year contract. He was first round. Okay, I thought so, but I didn't want to say that and then look dumb. But so I said the other and wound up looking dumb. And I mean, for me, that's just kind of like, that's kind of all there is to it. You know, they made Aaron Rodgers the highest paid quarterback in the NFL on like a 4-year deal. Like, I'm sorry, is it just me, or is it like insane to envision a quarterback sitting for 6 years before they start? Like, Aaron Rodgers sat, right? He sat for like 2-3 years, I think. You know, I think it might have been two years, maybe, which isn't, you know, that's not crazy. But you're gonna let a quarterback sit for 6 years? I don't see it happening. I genuinely don't. Like, am I crazy? Is it me? Aaron Rodgers' deal was 4 years, right? Or even if it was 3 years, that'll be five years. You're gonna let a quarterback you took in the first round sit for? No, I think they're gonna wind up trading him. I don't think that there's a way they don't wind up trading him. I mean, that's just lucrative. Like, yeah, we're gonna take you in the first round, but then we're gonna let you sit behind our starter for 5 years, 6 years, so you can learn from him. You know, and then when you're like, it's just, I don't know. No live football action for 5-6 years. We just want you to sit and learn. We have a Wilson Contreras Clubhouse Collection. Game used patch. Let's go to the Cubs and Leviticus. I mean, do you guys see what I'm saying, though? Like, doesn't that seem whack? Still projected they pick it. Maybe. Yeah, but I mean, 6 years. Hold up, Lester. First off, 3.5 years is crazy. I didn't realize it was that long. I thought it was like 2. But even 3.5 years compared to 5-6 years is just. There's a big difference between 3.5 and 5 and 6. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. I think Jordan Love's going to be like a bust. Was the auto red ink? I don't think so. I think it was just the base. It didn't say, but it says you did receive a real one autograph of Wilson Contreras. So I think it's probably just the base because it didn't say like red ink. That's what I'm saying, Cody. There's no way, right? Like, I'm not over here tripping, right? Like, there's no way they wait until year 7 to start Jordan Love, right? And Rodgers just got a 4-year deal. So there's no way they're just gonna, like, is that just me? Cam's probably texting me. I didn't realize I was gonna be. I should have realized I was gonna be this long. Cam might push back to him. Yeah, they might want to go tomorrow night because they have school tonight. Well, they have school tomorrow. Secondly, which is my fault. I should let him go first. That's on me. I'm gonna go down there on Saturday, so I'll be down there. I actually have to drop off my completion of the driving course to the court in Virginia, so I'm just gonna go down there for like a week. So I'll be down there next week. That was our freaking heritage. Thanks for filling that, guys. Actually, well, thanks, but no thanks at the same time. $20.22. told him what I'm going to do since I'm going to be away from Saturday to Saturday. I'm going to bring my laptop down there so I can still post stuff for, like, down here. And I'm going to post the rest of the freaking Heritage so he has to rip it. And I don't... Would that be me? Bro, these freaking wrappers. Move this other way. Then we have soccer up next. Let's go. And then after the soccer, we have rookies and stars. You said rip rookies and stars. Alright, I'll rip rookies and stars first. So I'm just a big shot. I thought you wanted to, you was complaining about Heritage. I thought you had somewhere to be. My fault, my fault. Alright, we have one box of 2021 Rookies and Stars football. Jimmy has the Niners and Bears. I feel like that's inaccurate, but it might be accurate. I feel like that's inaccurate. I feel like I filled that in wrong. I gotta check this now. I'm sorry, guys. I feel like I definitely filled that in wrong because I was distracted. I feel like Jimmy got the Niners and then somebody else got the Bears. Yeah. Marvin got the Bears. Oopsies. Jimmy is the Niners. Marvin is the Bears. Mark is the Bengals. Matthew is the Bills. Eric is the Broncos. Michael is the Browns. Jimmy is the Bucks. Jim is the Cardinals. Jimmy is the Chargers. Corey is the Chiefs. Jim is the Colts. Tony is the Boys. Jason is the Finns. Joel is the Eagles. Cody is the Falcons. Robert is the football team. Jim is the Giants. William is the Jags. Jimmy is the Jets. William is the Lions. Christopher is the Packers. Jeff is the Panthers. Mike is the Patriots. Robert is the Raiders. Philip is the Rams. Jim is the Ravens. Donnie is the Saints. Alex is the Seahawks. Leviticus is the Steelers and Texans. Robert is the Titans. And Mike is the Vikings. This stuff's been really nice to us, so let's keep it up. That's why I'm surprised that, like, isn't feeling great because it's been really good. Moving, I think, 2 or 3 boxes and with solid hits. Booker Porter. We have Jamal Adams, Nelson Aguilar, David Montgomery, Tom Brady. Okay. We have wild card points. So this will be randomized off to all Hillis teams in the break. What happened to Prism? Lester told me to do Rookies and Stars first. Yeah. We have an Ian Book Airborne. That is 4 out of 149. That's going to the Saints and Donnie. We have Rashad Bateman, Kyle Pitts, Marcus Stevenson, and Tylan Wallace. I think it's 2 autos in here, unless I'm tripping. Yeah, 2 autos and 2 mem cards. We have Kyler, Derrick Henry, Jameis Winston. And we have a 57 out of 199, Antonio Gibson. High octane. Let's go through Washington and Robert. It is 1 a.m. Lester. It is. We have a Travis Etienne, 1/49. True blue. That's going to the Jaguars and William. We have a Justin Fields airborne, not numbered, just the prism. That's going to the Bears and Marvin. Michael Carter, Kwity Paye, Simi Fehoko, and Malcolm Kuhn. Tyreek Hill, Ben Roethlisberger, Daniel Jones, Brandon Cooks. Word. We have 47/99. Michael Thomas, that's going to the Saints, and Donnie. Word. Peace out, Jerry. We have a star-studded Lamar Jackson, 66/99. That's going to the Ravens and Jim. Chase Young action packed, Calvin Ridley, Christian Barmore, Travis Etienne, and a super good. Jacoby Myers, Roquan Smith, Rob Gronkowski. We have a Kenneth Gainwell, 92/199, cross training. That's going to the Eagles and Joel. And we have 17/35, Devontae Adams, touchdown club. That's going to the Packers and Christopher. We have a Najee Harris, rookie prism. That's going to the Steelers and Leviticus. Brady, Davis Mills, Tryon Chinoka, and Ross St. Brown. Travis Kelce, Devontae Parker, Ryan Tannehill, Alvin Kamara. We have a 64/99. Rondale Moore, rookie. Let's go to the Cardinals and Jim. I'm out of top loaders, so that's fun. So I have to go open more top loaders. I told you guys what was going to happen. It was just a matter of time. Yeah, there was it was a wild card points, unfortunately, which does count as an auto. Rip. Sorry guys, I'm just opening some top loaders so I have enough for this and the Prism Soccer, because that takes a lot, usually. One more, and then we'll be good. We'll continue the, it's like a little intermission. It's pretty sick to have, like, elevator music playing, you know, intermission. I don't know. I don't even know I'm saying this 1 a.m. Alright, we have just a Silver Prism star-studded Devontae Adams that's gone to the Packers and Christopher. Peppers, and Jefferson Horn. Yeah, the soccer is up next. This is the last break. We have a 47 out of 99 Minka Fitzpatrick patch auto. Great American Signatures, player worn. Let's go on to the Steelers and Leviticus. There you go, Leviticus. Nice Minka Fitzpatrick. We have 29 out of 49. Justin Jefferson. Let's go on to the Vikings and Mike. And we have a Baker Mayfield. I can't talk. Baker Mayfield airborne. Go out to the Browns and Michael. Jones, Mack, Bateman, and a Trevor Lawrence rookie. Let's go out to the Jaguars and William. Congrats on that, guys. That was our rookies and stars. We have soccer up next. Oh boy, Lester. And soccer. Lester getting hype, bro. Soccer. Soccer. Let's go. Soccer. Alright. Last break of the night, we have 2021, Prism, English Premier League Soccer. Lester has Brentford, William has the Wolves, Jason has Tottenham, Avery has Norwich, William has West Ham, David has Man U and Man City and Liverpool. Jason has Burnley, Avery has Newcastle, Lester has Leicester, Will has Southampton, David has Brighton, Jerry has Everton, Jonathan has Arsenal, Tony has Leeds, David has Watford, Stephen has Crystal, William has Aston, and Will has Chelsea. Good luck, guys. So, 12 packs. David Fulham ran. He's good to. I asked him if he was good to go tonight, and he said yeah. But that was before like my 2-hour stream. I'll hit him up and I'll run the teams whether it's good to go tonight, whether he's still good for it. But I know he does have school in the morning. I don't know if he has any early classes or not. But normally he goes live around 1. It's 20 minutes after 1 already, and this is probably gonna take another 20 minutes. So I don't know. I mean, if he's good for it, then yeah. But I think it's all paid up. We have a Trevor Shaloba rookie. Let's go out to Chelsea and Will. Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't go tonight, it's definitely my fault because I was live for 2 hours. Ilan Meslier, Cucho Hernandez. Cucho was good, right? Lester. Let's go on to Watford and David. So yeah, if it doesn't go tonight, that's 100% my fault, not theirs. And we have a Raul Jimenez. Let's go on to the Wolves and William. Virgil van Dijk, Jamal Lascelles, Roberto Firmino, Jacob Motor. I said Motor was good, right? Let's go to Brighton. And David. With Frank Onyeka, Jan Bernardrick, Anthony Marshall, Edward Mendy, Jordan Ayew, Adam Messina. We have a Dominic Calvert-Lewin. It's 42 out of 340. And that's going out to Everton. And Jerry. Yo, what up to you? And nice. How about a Mohamed Salah? Mo Salah Scorers Club. Let's go. That's the silver. So let's go to Liverpool. And David. There you go, David. Nice Mo Salah. I'm telling you, soccer's actually so fun. It's rip. Should we say the names? Connor Cody, Jack Grealish, Charlie Taylor, Harry Kane, Esri Konza, Timu Puki, Neil Maupay, Pascal Struick, David De Gea, Vladimir Kufel, Jacob Ramsey. He's good. It's going out to Aston and William. Yo, does anybody know if the Sixers won? I know they were up like by 6 with like a minute 40 left or something like that. I don't know if they won. We have an Edinson Cavani hyper. That's going to Man U. And David. And is Harden good? I saw like a tweet that said like that didn't look good for Harden, and I clicked on it. It had like a picture of him like down. So I don't know if he's good. Trent Alexander-Arnold, James Madison, Sean Longstaff, Lucas Digne, Tom Davies, Romain Perraud, Todd Cantwell, Edinson Cavani, Reece James, Granit Xhaka. Nice, we have 69 out of 75, Kyle Walker-Peters. Let's go out to Southampton and Will. Oh, my phone fell. Was it on my phone? It fell. And then we have a James Tarkowski silver. And that's who's Tarkowski play for. It's a Burnley? Jeez. Yeah, Burnley. And who has Burnley? Jason. Alex Iwobi, Fabio Silva, Kasper Schmeichel, Oriol Romeo, Christopher Zolis, Danny Ings, Luka Milovejevic, Mason Mount, Folarin Balogun, Amran Louisa. Then we have a 23 out of 75. Vladimir Kufal. Let's go out to West Ham. And William. Beckham auto would be sick. We have a Luke Thomas going to Leicester. And Leicester with Leicester. That's a real doozy. Matej Vydra, Aozi Perez, Harvey Elliott, Leandro Trossard, Matthias Jensen, Jack Clark, Che Adams, Patrick Bamford, Mason Greenwood, Thomas Suchek, Kyle Walker, widescreen. And then we have a Thomas Partey going to Arsenal. and Jonathan. Raul Jimenez, Wesley Fofana, Jay Rodriguez, Kenny McLean, Douglas Luiz, Yves Bissouma, Kai Havertz. Let's go to Chelsea and Will. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter Atibo, Tyler Roberts, and we have a 114 out of 340, Ben Chilwell. Let's go on to Chelsea and Will. And then we have a Japhet Tanganga going out to Tottenham and Jason. Freddie Woodman, Mohamed Salah going out to Liverpool, and David with Liverpool. Nice Mo Salah. Matthias Jorgensen, Richarlison, Japhet Tanganga, Tino Livramento, Marcus Rashford, Nikola Vlasic, Michael Olise. We have a Thomas Partey, and then we have a Harvey Elliott rookie hyper going out to Liverpool and David. We have Kyle Walker, James Tarkowski, Timothy Castagne, Allison, Billy Gilmore, Martin Odegaard, Pierre-Emile Hojbjerg, Romelu Lukaku. Let's go on to Chelsea and Will. Stuart Dallas, Emmanuel Dennis, and our auto. We have Club Legends, Jens Lemon. Auto going to Arsenal. And Jonathan. Or Jens Lehman. Lehman maybe? That would probably be a better fit. Lehman. Then we have a Kyle Walker silver going out to Man City and David. Kaglar Soyuncu, Chris Wood, Jamal Lewis, Bertrand Traore, Mark Cucurella, Brian Mbuemo, Alexander Lacazette, Cucho Hernandez. Let's go on to Watford and David. Lucas Fabianski, Cristiano Ronaldo. That's going to Man U. And David. We have a Sadio Mane, 44 out of 199. That's going out to Liverpool and David. And we have a Ozan Tufan going out to Watford and David. Sadio Mane, Nelson Semedo, Joe Cancelo, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Heung-min Son, Emiliano Martinez, Milat Rashika, Michael Antonio, Wilfred Zaha, Timo Werner, Jamel Lascelles, and we have a Jeremy Gakia, rookie silver, not to Watford, and Davude. And last pack. Good luck, guys. Ben Mee, Luke Thomas, Andy Robertson, Federico Fernandez, Ali Watkins, Brian Gill, Theo Walcott, Luke Ayling, Joa Pedro, Angelo Agbana, Christian Benteke, and then we have a Matthias Jorgensen, silver on the back. Oh, it's a Brentford and Leicester. Bang. That was our Prism Soccer. Let me upload this, and then that was all we have for tonight, guys. Like I said, I'll text him, but no guarantees. It's kind of late anyway. It's 1:30. Most people are probably asleep, so 2021. English Premier League, Prism Soccer, football, one box break. But yeah, that was all we have for tonight, guys. We appreciate all the love and support and fills as always. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow.